house while they still playing your song. So this gonna be a quick video. See if I can turn my light on so I don't look like a total retard up in this bitch. All right, man. So this video is going to be about not waking up at the foot of the prison. What I mean by that is like I didn't magically end up in prison. There's a process. Like I ain't just jump off the porch and just started doing ignorant stuff neither. It just kind of like was a gradual thing. It started with, it started with some small stuff, bro. It started with, let's see. It started with stealing. And the stealing was not addressed. I think that one of the biggest things that I stole, if somebody came to my mama house, bro, somebody came to my mama house and like, so my mama, she was like real big in the church. She was always like helping out people and giving away food and trying to provide a way, like she was doing the Lord's work. But if somebody came to our house and they spent the night and it was a pocketbook there, well, somebody coming up, that money coming up missing. And that's where I first started with the nonsense in my life. I want to tell you that I was like a complete angel. And then they just came and kicked me out the bed after Bible study and brought me to prison, but that's simply not the truth. So I do remember we were staying on Hickory Hill. We were staying on Hickory Hill, and this husband and his wife, they came and stayed with us. They was sleeping on our living room floor. They were sleeping on our living room floor. I never forget, the lady was like light skinned. She had long hair. She was actually kind of attractive long, now that I think about it. And she tried me up. She tried me up, but I was too young to know what was going on. I didn't even know she was trying me up till I had thought about it. And I was like, she tried me up. But anyway, so, bro, they come to the house. Bro, I'm stealing. I ain't gonna steal all of it. I'm getting 20, depending on how much you got. And I already know the time to creep around. But your money will come up missing in my house, in my mama's house, and I help you look for it. So it went from that to, I guess I kind of always been stealing. I always been a thief, folks. Because I would just figure out something to steal. So in school, I didn't steal in junior high school. I guess I picked it up when I was in high school, like in DeKalb County. They had the locker space. If you could just get a little bit of that locker open, just a little bit of that locker open, pow pow. I would be stealing everything I can get my hands on. And then when I started recognizing theft, the theft to marijuana ratio, like depending on how much I stole would depend on how much weed I could get to smoke. Bro, I would go on a venture. I was just like, during lunchtime, I'm gonna double back to the gym and I'm gonna go release them of all the stuff they got going on. So, shit, that's what I would do. I would map some out. I'd go through there. I'd be paying attention to certain things. I'd be like, yeah, this is how I'm staying right now. 99 new comments. I'm like, start the count. So I remember on one occasion, I stole the camera. This is my confession. I was going to Cross Keys High School. I think the art teacher may have gotten fired for this too. I was into arts. And so they taught us how to make the camera. We used to make the camera with the box. And this is back during the time where camcorders was like high commodity, or hot commodity, or however you say it. But it was new, it was fresh. It carried the VCR tape, but bro, you had a camcorder. You literally had a camcorder. That sucker was big too. About like this big, yay wide. Anyway, so I came up with a plan, bro. I came up with a plan, and I executed it. When it was time to go to lunch, I already had my bubble gum. I had my bubble gum. I put the gum on the dough so the dough couldn't go out. I don't know where I was coming up with this stuff here, bro. Missed my calling. So I put gum on the door, which allowed me to go back into the art room after everybody else had gone to the cafeteria. So I went through the cafeteria, looked around, seen what I needed to see, went back to the art room, got the camera, put it in a not a duffel bag, but a little handbag. When I put it in the handbag, I took it to the gym. Cross Keys had how can I describe it? It's like a wood, it's like a wood door. Not even a door. It was like it was the wooden door that hold the curtains in. So I know that we have basketball practice every day. After basketball practice, we get on the M&M bus and we head back to Atlanta. But on this particular day, that's why I hid the camera. Now, here's the humdinger. After I steal the camera, they called me into the office. Mind you, I don't get in no trouble. I don't have no suspensions. I don't have no allegations. I don't have nothing. I got decent grades. I'm on top. I do not have the profile of a thief. And so the principal at the time did not like the art teacher. I did not know this, but they had some type of beef going on. Mind you, this is a white man and a white lady. She thought that I had something to do with it. And she was right, but she couldn't prove I had nothing to do with it. And the principal was not liking the fact that she was accusing me of something. The irony of that. He just didn't like her, or he didn't like the fact that she was accusing me of something. And he was like, "You responsible for this camera." And so this is how it went down. This is when my stomach started to bubble. I'm sitting in class, and as I'm sitting in class, I started hearing click a boom, click a boom. It starts from afar, and then my stomach dropped because I'm like, now the security guards, the principals, and everybody, the powers that be, they're checking every locker. They're checking every locker in the entire school, and I've stole this camera, and I'm passing gas like it's no tomorrow. So click up, boom, click up. They is looking for this camera. They is looking at all of them. But I already got the camera put up. And in my mind, if they find the camera where it's at, it is of no loss to me because I don't have nothing to do with it. So I go through all out my day. People asking me certain questions, but nobody's really like, because I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't really no thief. I'm like a little baby thief. So lo and behold, go to basketball practice, no events. Now it's time to get on the M&M bus. Now, I know for a fact that every kid that left Cross Keys High School that day had their bags checked. It's just what was going on. I'm staying after school for basketball. That didn't stop anything. So, but I don't know how. And I'm almost sorry I got away with it, because once I got away with it, that gave me the confidence to go do some more treacherous shit. So the M&M bus is outside of Cross Keys. Everybody's outside of the school where the bus is supposed to come. So this is what I do. I see Mr. Davis, who is the security guard. I see him see me. I see him see me. And I know he gonna check my bag. He trying to act like he's not gonna check my bag, but he's definitely gonna check my bag. So I protest. Like, you gonna check my bag? Oh, but the whole time I done already laid the bag with the stuff in. I done laid it with the cheerleaders, the basketball players, whoever is there. or was it football? I don't know what season it was, but the cheerleaders and the other people who ride M&M, they sitting outside. So I set the bag with the camcorder down. I get on the bus with my regular bag. Then I don't know where I got this I don't know what the mindset was, but um what's my man name who be doing the 12? Anyways, um I tell Shouting, I tell one of my homeboys, he not really my homeboy, but he my homeboy. But I say, bro, hand me that bag. And without hesitation, bro, he unknowingly picks up the bag that has the camcorder in it and passes it to me through the window. Through the window. Now, here's the truth. Had I got caught trying to steal the camcorder from Cross Keys High School, I probably would not have gone to prison. It probably would have suffocated all of the deviousness that I had in me. But I got away with it. And when I went back, I was like, I let that bag sit, let that camera sit there in a seat by itself for a while. And then I was like, I got that. With small unlawful acts came this weird sense of accomplishment. And it just kind of just picked up from there. The irony of that situation is when I went home, I was living with my auntie Donum, and I'm just being honest, bro. We had installed the camera. It had the Cobb County school system on the camera. It was etched in. I don't know how they used to do it back in the day, but if you caught something, it would almost look like they had them pinned the Cobb County School or the date or something like that on it. But, bro, I ain't doing nothing with it but recording us in the neighborhood. And then one day, we come to the house. I'm looking for the camera. The camera's gone. I'm like, damn, somebody, how you steal from the thief? Come to find out, bro, my auntie them had to stole the camera, bro, and put it in the closet. Not took it back to the school. They just stole it from us. That's how I was, that's the environment I was in. And so I bring that story up because, bro, it was just like one thing led to another, like from stealing out of people's lockers to, I remember one time I stole my homegirl senior dues. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she was sitting there crying too. Oh man, I was a bad person. I fucking sucked as a person, bro. Bad person. It's a shit. Then again, I would help you look for it. That's the bad part, bro. So as I was breaking into lockers and I seen cash, it's almost like I could smell the cash. So I got the cash, and then what I didn't realize until, like, I don't know if it was after school, if it was the next day, people had the idea that I was stealing, but nobody could ever prove it. Like, nobody could prove. They could never catch me stealing nothing. But they had an idea, and I never forget, bro. She started crying. She started crying. You know what I ought to do, man? I know it's years later, and it probably don't matter. Bro, I should find out how much money that was, and I can't give the interest, but maybe I could pay her back. I don't know. I ain't gonna even say the name, but I remember it was one of two people. Damn, I feel so bad. It was one or two people. It was her senior dudes, folks. Yeah, maybe my conscience would get back right if I just did that. It was either, I ain't gonna say the names because somebody that know them is gonna be paying attention. But I think that might be what I tried to do that with Dave one time. So on the M to M bus, damn, I was a bad person, bro. Like that you were a terrible thing without that part of your life. You would be no, bro. That's for real, bro. Cause I was just thinking about this, bro. When we used to ride the M to M bus from Cross Keys to Redan, we used to come. Now this was basketball season, so when I got to Redan, I seen a pair of Dennis Rodmans outside, bro. I swear to God. I seen a pair of Dennis Rodmans outside. Bro, I stole the Dennis Rodmans. And I thought they was Dave's shoes. I thought they was David Walker shoes. So then, mind you, that was back in 96, bro. So David Walker has rented moonwalks for me for years and years. And bro, every time we talk to him, mind you, I was like 17, 18 years old when I did this stupid stuff, bro. And one day my conscience just got the best of him, bro. Mind you, I'm like 40 something. I said, man, I want to tell you something, bro. I gotta tell you, man. And like, I don't know if I gotta, I'll replace him, bro. But I gotta tell you, it's just on my, like, it's on my heart, bro. It's like my conscience is messed up, bro. I said, man, back when we was in high school, bro, I say, man, I stole your shoes. So he like, Dana, man, I ain't never had my shoes taken. I said, bro, listen to me. It was at Redan High School. They was outside, bro. I took a pair of Dennis, it was black. And you know, Dennis Rodman had that upside down Nike sign. I was like, bro, I said, man, I feel bad about it. And I feel like the repayment would be for me to buy all your kids some shoes. I think he only got like 2 children, so it ain't like I was gonna, but my conscience would have been good with it. But he was like, bro, he just started laughing. He just started laughing. He like, man, hey man, I appreciate the notion. He said, man, but and I don't know whose shoes you stole. But nah, them weren't my shoes, bro. Them weren't my shoes, man. But you know what? I'm going to reach out to the 2 people I think that it was. And I can't add no interest to it, bro. But to make my conscience clear, maybe I could pay some or give them some just to like get it right. Cause I really do feel bad about this shit, bro. I really do. It was just people that work hard for their stuff, man. You ought to not touch it, man. And I've been stolen from, so I know how that feel. It's a real shitty feeling, man, especially when the person is in your face. It's just not cool, bro. I once stole from my brother. So my daddy, I'm gonna tell this story that I'm going to bed. My dad has been married to Susan Butler for about 35 years. So Sue is white. So my stepbrother is white. His name is Greg. Greg been working since we was 12 years old. So here's the deal, bro. We living on Buford Highway. We're living on Buford Highway, and we staying in the Terraces, which was across the street from the lodge on Shalford. So in junior high school, we both went out for the basketball team. We both go out for the basketball team, and then as we go out for the basketball team, I don't make the team, and he don't make the team. The only thing is he is a year older than me. He's 1 year older, and he's in 1 grade higher. Or maybe we're the same age and it's that way. Anyways, so, bro, he dropped out of school and started working at the Waffle House on Buford Highway. And at the time, bro, I was jealous. I was like, bro, this dude 15, 16, he done dropped out of school and he literally started working at the Waffle House on Buford Highway. I swear to God. And probably been working there for 20 some odd years. But to a kid, I still got to go back to school. So this when this thieving bug hit me. I don't know where I started stealing, bro. It just a stupid ass stage. But anyway, so this dude used to go to work and come home with a paycheck like a grown person. He working at Waffle House. He is a cook at Waffle House at the age of 16 years old. I swear to God. Bro, I am coming over there to steal your money every time you get paid. I used to come over to my dad's house, and I remember one time I used to steal Greg clothes. I steal Greg clothes so bad that his mama, Sue, she was just like, this when everybody was wearing Bugle Boys. She was like, Greg has a pair of Bugle Boys just like that. Whoo, I was evil, boy, evil. I was like, nah, these heels, bro. So so then like he would try to hide his money in his shoe. The only thing was they was like real deep sleepers, bro. Like Greg, Beverly, Sue, bro. When they slept, they used to snore. They used to sleep hard. Cause I remember when we was littler, Greg used to steal money out his mama pocketbook, and we used to go to the man, what's the name of the pizza place up there on Shalford Road? It was a little pizza place. Primo's Pizza. We used to go to Primo's Pizza. So, bro, Greg go to sleep. Man, I'm going in your sock. I'm going up under your shoe. Man, you ain't no good hiding place, folks. Ain't no good hiding place. This is why I crossed the line. This is why I crossed the line at, bro. I swear. I say, I'm looking at Greg. He knocked out sleep. He know I'm coming over there to steal. And we talking, and then I guess he go to sleep. I'm looking at Greg sleep, bro. I cannot find the money. I have looked everywhere. I have looked up under both his shoes, the soles, then put the shoes back on and tied them up. I done went through all his pockets. And then that light came on. I said, Greg got that money in him. He ain't put it nowhere else. I said, that money in here. This is a thief talking. He got that money. So I just started thinking. I say, what would I put my money at? What I would think nobody would get it. Hey, man, he put that money in his drawers. Here's the truth. A thief ain't got no morals, bro. When it comes to a moral compass, I ain't have no moral compass. Bro, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the butt nigga truth on this. And I talk about it on my other page like years ago. Bro, after I checked all the spots I thought that money was supposed to be in, and I didn't see it, I went into my stepbrother pants and I grabbed that money. What I didn't know is this. Greg is white, but that boy got a dick like a horse. And I ain't even no homosexual, bro. I ain't, bro. But what, this dude, hey man, when I reached and grabbed that money, I said, why is his arm in his drawer? Why is his arm? Why is his arms? Why do he got 3 legs? So yeah, needless to say, man, I still stole the money, man. I still stole the money. And then my daddy called me, man. He called me like, he said, hey, man, he was just sad. He was just like disappointed in the lows that I could go. He was like, man, he didn't even ask me if I had stolen money. He said, man, you went in his pants and got the money. I'm laughing there, but it's not funny. He was just like so heartbroken. He was like, man, you went in his pants and stole his money, man. And I did, bro. That was the kind of thief I was. That just escalated to dumber and dumber stuff, bro. Cause I would get away with stuff, bro. As a child, I never physically got caught breaking any rules. And I'm playing basketball, baseball, and football. Bro, I have stole from a lot of people, man. And like I say, it don't just end. It just like, it escalates. Cause it went from me stealing out the lockers to going to Ross. Not Ross. There's another store that's equivalent to Ross. But they used to sell Polo and Hilfiger. Damn, what's the name of that store? It might have been Ross. But anyways, they had one at the mall on Buford Highway, whatever that mall is. I can't think of it. It might have been a Ross. But I would go into Ross and shit, I would put my foot on where the ink thing at, and I would just pull it, pow. I will put that in the plastic bag. No, I take the plastic bag, wrap it around a little ink thing, pow, and pop it. And then it would have like a little hole in it. So it just went from stealing, stealing, stealing clothes to trying to sell dope. I was the most unsuccessful drug dealer ever, bro. One more story. So I did try to sell drugs, but very unsuccessful at it, bro. Very unsuccessful. So a family member, I'm not gonna say his name because he don't sell drugs no more. He don't even talk about the stuff that we did when we was younger, bro, because his children don't know who that person is. But I'm gonna tell the story anyway. So I seen bro doing this thing over by the jail, by the DeKalb County jail. He was young, he was small. This little dude was smart, man. He's always been smart. So I said, man, I want to buy a 50 piece. I bought a 50 piece. I paid $50 for it. I cut 120 off for it. I cut 120 off for it. And I tried to sell drugs. I really did. I tried really, really, really hard to sell drugs, bro. But I didn't know that like people be asking for credit and stuff. Credit? Can you pay me on Friday? Man, please. I need my money today, man. That ain't how this work. I need my money. So I was like, bro, after I walked around with, mind you, let me tell you how sad I was. I'm literally walking around with the drugs on me. I'm showing the drugs. Yeah, bro. I had in a little medicine bottle. But yo, got me some crack. Yo, I got crack. Look how lame I was. I got crack, y'all. I'm trying to, yo, I'm selling this crack. But mind you, I ain't sold not one of them. I ain't sold none of this dope. Then lo and behold, I said, man, I need my money back, bro. I don't want to sell drugs. So I took the 50 piece, which I paid $50 for. Had I sold the 50 piece, I would have had $120. I took it back to the person I bought it from. I said, hey, man, this crack ain't selling. This crack ain't selling, man. I don't want this. He was like, all right, I'll take it back. I give you $40 for it. $40 for it? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And he gave me my $40 back. I never tried to sell drugs again. But I did try to rob some drug dealers. Bang. Little stupid shot. You know what? I think had I got caught doing some of those dumber crimes, those younger crimes, I probably wouldn't have went to the big house, man. And it is I have no regrets. But sometimes people don't need to get away with things. I know I didn't need to get away with nothing because when I did, it just made it worse. It made it worse. So I would just keep going. And then instead of robbing one store, I would probably try to rob this and that. And then I wouldn't wait until I was broke. I'd be like, shit, I ain't got nothing to do. I might as well rob something else. So shit, that's what I would do. At the end of the day though, man, nothing was worth it. Like that time, you can never get that time back. You can never get that time back. And like I've said before, so when I robbed this grocery store and I got caught, I didn't get no money from it. Like I didn't leave with one dime. So, but then when I started doing the math, I was like, what if it was $100,000 lick? And I've never robbed any. I've never had $100,000 doing nothing. But what if it was? And then I did the math on shit. Well, if you split that up by 10 years, that's $10,000 a year. Bro, again, I've said this before. I literally could have went to McDonald's and worked the fries for $10,000 a year. I could have begged on the street corner for $10,000 a year. I could have cut grass for I could have done anything for $10,000 a year. So it just, I'm a horrible criminal, bro. I'm a horrible criminal. Just like, it just don't make sense for me to break the law. Hey, man, at the end of the day, I don't know if this video will help. It's been therapeutic for me, so I appreciate y'all listening. I do think that if your kid is exercising some type of action or acts that you are not in agreement with, and you know in your spirit and your heart they could turn into something else, and man, you should address that shit. And some of the stuff, and to some people it seemed cute, or it's like, oh yeah, he's slick. Cause that's what my stepdad used to call me, slick. Man, that's the dumbest shit ever. Cause then you kind of amplify with that child. When that child think that it's okay with somebody and they keep doing it, it's just gonna keep going, bro. It's just gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. Then it'll eventually, you can only steal penny candy for a certain amount of time. Then you're gonna want to steal a drink. Then you're gonna want to steal a whole meal. Then it just gonna continue to continue to continue. And they have a place to put people who rob stuff and who sell drugs. You get free boarding, you get a free bed, you get all that stuff. Heat and watermelon on the 4th of July, all this stuff. So if your child is still in there, man, you better nip that shit in the bud or it could get very weird. This is your boy Butler. I'm about to log off because it's past my curfew. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe.